life has a brilliant way of hiding itself from those who are merely looking at the surface. And maybe this is a good thing. For those of us that are not humans, the act of living is getting harder each and every day. Nature's habitats are shrinking, making it necessary for the locals to relocate to more secure homes like this one in California.
What's happening? I'm not too far from where we ended last week's episode. We're still here with Ashley at Zumek, but as you can see, we're about to go somewhere only authorized personnel are allowed. So I've been authorized?
Yes.
I love this. All right, we're gonna go in, and so stick around because we'll come back on the other side of the door and you'll be authorized also. After you.
Oh.
All right. After the open. We'll be back here.
A good portion of my life has been all about action, which still holds true. But now I pour all that time and energy into wildlife conservation, education, and the pursuit of knowledge. This is Kamp Kenan.
Really excited. You guys have Forsten Tortoise in this room. This is really cool. These are very endangered. Did you produce these?
We did, yeah. We
So
actually
rad.
produced all of these. I believe there's 10 of them in there.
Oh my goodness.
And these are one of my favorites that we have here. They really don't get too big. I'll show you the adults in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we produced all of these, and
Gorgeous.
yeah, they're really neat little turtles.
Well, you know, guys, you know, folks at home, you've heard me go on and on and on about elongated tortoise. These are very closely related to the elongateds. They're in the same genus, Indotestudo. These, just like the elongateds, get about that big. So you have adults here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go have a look at the adults. And we have some marginated babies here. Look at that. And wait, is this the grassland diet, or is this
is actually our gourmet.
The gourmet. It's got the rose petals in it.
Yeah,
right?
it has hibiscus flowers,
Nice.
And I think it has carrots and
Okay.
some sweet potato. And so we moisten that, we mix it with a little bit of greens, and they obviously just, you know, devour it.
And I'm always telling folks that have baby tortoises, the carrots are good because there's vitamin A. A lot of problems with baby tortoises getting vitamin A deficiency, so that's good. The carrots are mixed in there, and then the high fiber, which is good for their gut as well. So it's,
right.
You guys do a lot of work here formulating all this. Do you have nutritionists for the animals? Is that like?
Yeah, we have a PhD nutritionist that develops the diets for us, and then we kind of refine them from there sometimes according to flavor, you know, because it doesn't matter how nutritious a diet is if the animal isn't interested in eating it. You know? So we have to really make sure that it's palatable and that they'll go for it too.
Well, they seem to be doing a good job. So here's some of the adults, huh?
Yeah, you can lift
Mine?
that cork up.
All right. Oh, and they're very similar, like I said, to the elongata, but they have, you know, a little bit different coloration.
Yeah, feel free to pull them out.
But these are just beautiful. Really nice tortoise. Again, they're, you know, like all tortoise and turtle species in Southeast Asia, where they're from, these animals are facing habitat loss, food, you know, to get eaten, things like that. But it's nice when you can breed these animals safely in captivity. And it's amazing to be able to breed these animals in, you know, in an indoor situation. It's really fantastic. Right. And as Ashley said previously on Kamp Kenan, California, although it can be warm, it can also be a little too dry for such a humidity-loving species. So how do you get around that? Do you have do you just come in and mist them?
We mist frequently. Some of our habitats we have automated systems on with automated misters.
I noticed that with the green iguanas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this, guys.
This is Sunny and Cher.
Oh, nice. Look at this. Oh, it's an albino.
And so the male is Sunny.
Oh my.
And he's an albino.
I get it. Sunny. Yeah.
And Cher is our het albino female.
Oh my gosh.
So hopefully one day they will have some little albinos of their own.
Yeah, little chastities, and they'll be running all over, right? Yeah, this is really cool. That is a beautiful animal. You know, sometimes you hear about the albinos having problems with their eyes. Is that true of this species, or is he okay? Or
we
this
haven't had any issues with this particular animal. We keep a really close eye on their UVB and, you know, their lighting and everything. But yeah, we haven't had any issues with his eyes or anything.
So cool, man. This is really neat. What do I have my eye? Hey, we got some box turtles. Looks
Those
like
are Florida box turtles.
These look like the ones I have running around outdoors in my yard.
And what I'm really proud of as far as this group goes is we produced all of these babies and they are now producing
their own. So they're
So we're on our
third generation. All right, fantastic. Beautiful. And I love Florida boxies, you know. Like I said, I see them all the time. But unfortunately, even in Florida, box turtles all over the United States, our North American species, Terrapene, again, habitat loss. So captive breeding is very important. People are collecting these from the wild to use as pets, and I just think that's lame.
Right.
You know, not a cool thing. But this is really neat. Yeah. What else do we got here, Ashley? I'm kind of wanting to see it all, as I'm sure they are.
We've got all kinds of fun stuff. You kind of see there's a few stickers on here that say quarantine, and that's because when we get a new animal in, we always quarantine them for at least 6 months. And then I run fecals on them frequently to make sure that they don't have parasites or anything before we add them into the permanent collection, just to make sure that we're not passing anything around our collection, because we do have a very healthy collection.
Yeah, and you see, guys, that means they're doing it the right way, and you at home should do the same thing. You don't just buy a new animal and stick it right in with your other ones, because either one could potentially get each other sick. So quarantine, watch the animal, make sure it's behaving, eating properly. After 6 months, if no dramas emerge, then you can incorporate them like Ashley said. So definitely listen to Ashley. She knows what she's talking about. So we got some aquatic species. Looks like some kind of, is that a Rhethecephala or is that Uniphilus?
That's Beaujolais, actually.
Shut it. Look at that. I got shut down. I haven't seen Beaujolais. Beaujolais. These
one of
are
my favorite pudding units.
These are really rare Amazonian or South American species of turtle.
Green eyes.
Yeah, can I? What's the scoop? It's cool?
Yeah, you can, and then I'll just have you wash your hands after.
Shall I? Let's have a look. Come here, guys. Oh, they're fast. Oh, they're fast. They're fast. They're fast. Look at this. This is an incredible animal. I'm going to hold it like this and pull it out. Look at their eyes. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? And it's a side neck species, as you can see. And as we've learned in previous episodes of Kamp Kenan, only the side necks are found in South America, Indonesia, and southern, below the...
He got me.
He got you? Oh, okay. He got me too. Where was I? Oh, yes. These little rippers are from south of the equator. You won't find any side necks on any continent north of the equator. So, really cool. Well, you must be upset. I'm sorry. You have a very nice warm tub to go back into. I apologize, my friend. And boom, he's gone. All right, I'll wash my hands and then let's step away so I can do that, and we'll meet you at another spot. So pretty excited about this because this actually is a species that's difficult for me to keep in Florida and probably a little bit easier for you because of the dryness out here in California. We're talking, of course, of the Pancake Tortoise. So why don't you pull one out, Ash, and show us and the rest of the folks a little bit.
I have to climb a little here.
Oh yeah, no worries. Are you okay, by the way? Yeah?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right.
So these are pancake tortoises.
Yep.
And they're one of my favorites. I might be a little bit obsessed with pancake tortoises, really. We have been very successful. We've hatched I think we've hatched 26
Wild
pancake tortoises so far.
And these guys lay like one egg. They're not laying a lot. Well, look at them. I mean, look at the profile. There's not a lot of eggs they can fit in there, so they're doing one egg, so they don't have a very high reproductive rate.
Right.
But you've done that many offspring.
Yes, and I've incubated them everywhere from about 120 to 250 days.
No way.
Uh-huh.
You hear that? That's a long time in the egg,
It's
man.
a really long time to watch one egg.
Yeah, I'll bet. My gosh.
And what's really neat about this group in particular is, apart from the male that's in here, we have produced all of these.
Wow.
And this year, this is the male, actually. The female right here.
We're going to pull her out for you. Check it out.
She had 2 babies.
Really?
So we have our own 3rd generation
Nice.
pancake tortoises.
Awesome, man. That's really fantastic. Congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you.
Yeah. So, again, these animals they're going to eat similar to a sulcata or Greek tortoise. They're more high fiber grassland type species, but they live in near these rocky outcrops, and they'll actually climb fairly well, and they'll wedge themselves into the crevices. That's why they're so flat. Just an incredible little animal, but unfortunately, again, in the pet trade, people take from the wild. And of course, we know what happens. These animals are now becoming more rare. So it's really cool that guys like yourself and the Baylor Center down in Ojai, California, are doing well with pancake tortoises.
Right.
Love them. Really cute little tortoise. Very bizarre. And they go against everything you're taught about tortoises, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They have high dome shells. Tortoises have high... No, obviously not.
They have super long legs, so they're really fast, actually. They don't have all this weight to carry around with that heavy shell. When they flip themselves over, which is actually frequently because they climb so much, you'd think that something flat would have a harder time rolling over, but since their legs are so long, they can flip right back all the time. So they're also very gregarious, which is kind of unique amongst tortoises. Often they don't really hang out in colonies, groups and stuff a whole lot, but these actually do because their hiding spaces in the wild are limited, to those little crevices, and they'll shove 10 tortoises, into a little hole. So in captivity as pets, even in not an enormous enclosure, they can do really well in a group.
And it's funny because all of them were all wedged under this one area.
So there's like 6 hiding places, and they're all in there.
There's strength in numbers, I suppose. All right. Well, thanks for visiting us, little dude. And now let's why don't we finish things up in this room with the baby turtles, man?
Okay.
Who doesn't love turtles?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I think if you don't love turtles, we can't be friends.
I'm with you. Baby turtles, like we were saying, who doesn't love them? I love them, you love them, that's why you're here. And you guys have a really nice setup here. This is your nursery.
Yes.
And again, using all their products, you have the submersible filters, which is definitely a necessity. Water cleanliness is so paramount when you're dealing with baby turtles. So many diseases and problems with the animals can be, just avoided if the husbandry is correct. But look at these little Razorbacks, man. This is incredible. Did you bred these here too?
Yes. Yeah, everything, just about everything on this rack are hatchlings from last year.
So again, guys, it's kind of funny. You think it's just, you're just dry goods or you're just furniture. They are reptile enthusiasts. We've got a maniac spotted turtle going nuts here. Look at this guy. I love spotties, man. They have this, both their eyes get a little focused in on something and they go nuts. Here it goes, watch. Bam. So you got baby spotties, you got razorbacks. What other species are in here? And all these little, what's a cool app? That's the big head turtle, man.
Yeah,
wait, hold on.
Did not produce.
No, that's fine though. That's gorgeous. Can I pull one out?
Sure.
I've washed my hands.
Yeah.
Unreal. Hold on. I want to remember. I'm not going to cheat and look at the thing. I want to remember the Latin name on this. Don't tell me yet. The Latin name on these guys. Come on. Oh, Kenan, you know this. Give me a hint.
I'm so bad at saying this. I don't think
no.
Yeah, it's like Arimna.
Arimnacheles.
Yeah.
Arimnacheles. All right, there you go. So this is a side neck species that gets quite large, and their heads get very pronounced, and they're from Madagascar. So they're an aquatic turtle species from Madagascar. Really, really cool animal. And look at just really beautiful shell if you get down to it when you look at these lines. I mean, it's like this animal is a living piece of wood. If you really can look at some of these striations right here, that's a really, really nice animal. It's just cool to get hands on and be able to touch some of these critters. And these are actually a very rare aquatic species, so it's cool to see them represented in captivity because we know that we can create these assurance colonies, and that's what you guys are hoping to do, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, very cool. Well, you know what, guys? We've had a really fun time here looking behind the scenes of Zoo Med and learning a lot about, just what you guys go through with R&D, the development, but more importantly, that you guys are true animal lovers.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going to say goodbye, and you can say goodbye to Mr. How do you say it? That's all right. I'm bad at Latin too. Arimnacheles. I don't know. Someone will probably write in. You both said it wrong.
We both said it wrong.
But that's what it is. See you guys later, man.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to join us again next week when we make a special visit to the Turtle Conservancy in Ojai, California. See you then.